It is time, ladies and gentlemen. Spider-Man Universes Beyond, the very first Marvel set for the Magic the Gathering game. All the cards in this set are affiliated with the Spider-Man universe, so you're gonna have crazy characters in there like Venom, Green Goblin, and even Dr. Octopus.
That's right.
I've been a massive Spider-Man collector since I was a kid. It was actually the first thing I ever collected, even before Pogs and Crazy Bones. And that collection is still going strong today, with comic books, toys, and now Magic the Gathering cards that I can add to my collection. Super pumped for this. Let's crack it open and see what we get. All right, here we go. Slicing into this box here. Hopefully we get something good. It'd be cool if we get the Soul Stone. I will say, kind of crazy that they didn't have serialized cards. Very shocking, but hey, it is what it is. At least the Soul Stone is something we can still chase. Hopefully we actually do pull something else. I don't know if we're gonna get Soul Stone. It's gonna be pretty hard to pull. I think Soul Stone is, I haven't seen it opened yet at all. And there's been quite a lot of collector box opening videos in the Aether right now on YouTube, and this is going into the Aether as well. Let's start off with the very first collector booster. Come on, Spider-Gwen, will you give us some luck? Nice food token there. Nice little glizzy. Oh, nice little glizzy there. They should have one that, maybe they do. I don't know. I didn't check, but I think they should be one for like a pizza slice, right? If you're in New York, you should probably have one for pizza. Venom's hungry. He's hungry for pizza. Grow extra arms. Selfless police captain. That's basically Gwen Stacy's dad right there, the police chief. Gallant. Citizen subway train. Costume closet. Madame Web. I remember her from the 90s show a lot. Really cool. Supportive parents there. Did he have supportive parents? Didn't they abandon him? Spider-Man Noir right here. Very, very nice. Really cool artwork on this one. And this one obviously reminds me of the PS3 game, Shattered Dimensions, I think. Shattered Dimensions? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong about the name of that. Great card, though. And we have a nice island here, Spiderweb as well. So it'd be nice to get all. I'm sure I will get all of them with the collector box. We have Spider-Punk here as well. Very cool. Another one from the Spider-Verse. Iron Spider Stark upgrade. Great, great costume there. And this actually appeared in the movie as well. But really, really cool from the Civil War era in the Spider-Man comics. Oscorp Industry. Nice land right there. Norman's probably up there on the top floor. And then we have a shock for our very first showcase, comic book showcase card. We have Shock. And we got the Shocker on there. Instant shock deals 2 damage to any target. Very, very cool. Next up, Villainous Wrath. Very, very cool. And Robot. That is it. Not bad. That is pretty cool. I think we might, maybe we don't, I'm not sure. Do we get one of these per... I gotta go back and watch some videos. But I'm trying to collect all of those because I'm a huge comic book collector. One of the first things I've collected as a kid, like I said. So, whoa, we're starting off with Venom's Hunger again. Okay. Geez, Deja Vu right here. Subway Train, Selfless Police Captain. We also got that one. Gallant. That was like the first 4 cards, exact same almost. I think one of them was off. Gallant Citizen, Rampaging Classmate. That's Lizard right there. Prowler Misguided Mentor, Spider-Man Noir, Wall Crawl, Raging Goblinoids, and then we have a Forest as well, followed by a Behold the Sinister Six Mythic. Very, very nice. And you get all of the Sinister Six in the background. There we got Sandman, Electro, Craven, Dr. Octopus, Mysterio as well. Very, very cool. And then we also have a Morlun, Devourer of Spiders. Imposter Syndrome, using the artwork from the very famous Spider-Man meme that everyone loves. Another Mythic, though. Oh my god. Look at that Infernal Grasp. Love the artwork on this. Holy crap. So this was actually Eric Larson, the artwork. Eric Larson, he was the artist that took over the Amazing Spider-Man run after Todd McFarlane. Very, very cool. And then after that, we had Mark Bagley, who was actually the inventor of Carnage. First person to draw Carnage as well. Very, very cool. And then we have a Origin of Spider-Man. Very, very nice enchantment saga right there. Using all the comic book frames as well. Really nice. These look way better in person. I like that. That's the first one we got so far. So let's separate that one off to the side. Nice art card as well. All right. Next collector booster. Let's do it. Okay. Ooh, this one has a bend on the front there. We got a whoosh right there. Whoosh. There it ain't. We have Sturgron, the Dinosaur Man. Scorpion Sting. Thwip. Then we have a Savage Mansion with a Flash Thompson Spider Fan. Nice. Web Shooters. Grendel Spawn of Null. Sudden Strike. Followed by a Mountain this time with the Spider-Man web. The Death of Gwen Stacy. Very, very sad. Enchantment Saga. And then we have a nice Spider-Woman Stunning Savior in Azorius colors right there. Legendary creature. And then we have one of the cards you can also get in the scene box, Grasping Tentacles. That, oh my god, that looks so sick. Feed the Swarm right there. Ed Hannigan artwork. Very, very nice. First one that we got in foil, and I'm trying to collect all of these. So that one is going into the collection as well. Electro Assaulting Battery. And that is all she wrote. All right, so let's keep it moving here with this collector booster. Still no Eddie Brock. That's one of the chase cards as well. Still no Cosmic Spider-Man as well. That's another one that we're trying to get. So we'll see if we get lucky. Wow, look at this. Holy crap, this one got absolutely destroyed in the pack. Thank God it's a common, but my goodness, they packed that real tight. Whew! Yikes, that's destroyed. Lurking Lizards, Doc Ock's Henchman, Mechanical Mobster, Suburban Sanctuary, Spider-Girl Legacy Hero, Web Warriors, and then we have the Doctor piloted by Penny SP, and Ezekiel Sims, Spider Totem. Swamp this time, so we had one of each pretty much. Interdimensional Web Watch with great power.
Comes great responsibility.
No, it's just with great power. Like that's the card.
What do you mean? It comes with great responsibility.
Why are you here? Get out. Oh my god, what is going on? All right, Strength of Will. My goodness. Love the artwork on this one as well. Right of Replication. This is one by Mark Bagley. Yep, Bagley right there. Very, very cool. Love the artwork on this. Look at all those spider dudes. All right. Doc Ock's Tentacles as well. All right. Let's do it. Next collector booster. Man, these things are really packed tight. Ooh, I see some kind of cool back there. I think we have one of these in foil. Doc Ock's Henchman, Mass Meower, Lurking Lizards, Inner Demons Gangsters, Mechanical Mobsters, Spider-Man Heroic Horde. It's Spider's Man Heroic Horde. Sorry about that. You can see there's literally a costume and then a bunch of spiders inside the costume. Daily Bugle Building, Damage Control Crew, Shocker Unshakable, and another Swamp. Urban Retreat. Okay. Another with great power. My god. Where's the responsibility, guys? Relentless Assault. Very nice artwork there. And you have Miles Morales there with the Prowler. Followed by, ooh, Symbiote Spider-Man. Dig on this. Sorry, I just got some dirt in my eye. Let's separate that one out to the side. Very, very cool. Love that card. You gonna cry? All right, let's go. Next pack. Let's go. Skyward Spider. We have a Passenger Fairy. Kapow! There we go. Spider Islanders, Symbiote Spawn, Spider Mobile, Terrific Team Up with a Morbius the Living Vampire, SP Doctor piloted by Penny. And then we have a nice forest, Peter Parker. Oh, wow. Okay, first time we've pulled Peter Parker. Will we get Eddie Brock as well? I have to say the artwork on this, he looks so much like Tom Holland. Holy crap. And obviously this flips into the Amazing Spider-Man. Very, very nice. Vigilance Reach as well. Okay, not getting too many mythics, so, I mean, apart from the Spider-Man art cards, those showcase ones, but that is a really, really good pull. Silk Web Weaver. Then we have a Doc Ock's Tentacles. I swear this is like the 5th time we've pulled this. Parallel Lives. Very good enchantment here. This is actually really good for a commander. Happy to pull that one. Another with great power. This is the 3rd time we've pulled this card. Okay, so maybe this is actually a pretty easy set to complete if you just want like the base versions of the cards, because there are some rares we've pulled already 3 or 4 times, and we're like halfway through the collector box. Kind of wild. I'm getting like a hardcore Assassin's Creed vibe with this right now. Inner Demons Gangsters, Whoosh, Stegron, the Dinosaur Man, Scorpion Sting, Sinister Hideout, Alien Symbiosis, Prison Break, Lila, Holographic Assistant, Prowler, Clawed Thief, Planes, and we have an Origin of Spider-Man. Really nice artwork there as well. Maximum Carnage, hell yes. And also a great game for the Super Nintendo. I used to play it all the time. All right, next up we have a Venom Deadly Devour, another card you can get in the Scene Box. Then we have Thrill of Possibility, really nice art card as well, and the foil treatment. So this is another one we're going to be collecting. Jackal Genius Geneticist, and that is all. Yeah, we have 5 packs to go, and I swear we've seen so many of the same rares. It's kind of shocking. You know what? These packs, man. My God, I'm just going to start cutting into these. They're just brutal. Brutal. I know they're doing this to protect the cards, but sometimes they pack it so tight that they actually damage the cards. And it goes against what they're trying to do. Thwip here. And then we have a Whoosh. Thwip and a Whoosh. Stegron, the Dinosaur Man. Scorpion Sting. Again, I'm seeing so many of the same cards. Kapow. Spider UK. The Mary Jane's nice band. Silver Sable, a Mercenary Leader. Heroes Hangout. A nice Swampy. Symbiote Spider-Man yet again. And then we have the We already did that.
What?
Yeah,
No
we did
more?
it.
Aww.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's it. Okay, let's go back. J. Jonah Jameson. All right, we have a Maximum Carnage yet again in the enchantment. Oh my God, Beast Within. The Todd McFarlane artwork right there. That is incredible. I think this is some Spider-Man number 2, the cover art for that. Jeez, that looks so cool. Then we have the Spot Living Portal. Okay, not bad. Decent card. Wow, that is crazy. That is crazy. Should we do the knife again? Let's just do the knife again. This is getting crazy. Getting into these packs. All right. Yeah, so many duplicates. So many duplicates. Spider-Man No More. That is really cool. Iconic. I actually have the issue. It's Spider-Man number 50. First appearance of Kingpin. That is a homage to that artwork and the frame as well. Spider-Man Web Slinger. We have the Common Crook. Eerie Gravestone. Twisted Spider Clone. Flying Octobot with a Robotics Mastery. Living Brain Mechanical Marvel. Rhino Barreling Brute with an island as well. Radioactive Spider. Strength of Will yet again. And then we have a Moreland Devourer of Spiders. Followed by Hex. Really nice. Another one with Todd McFarlane artwork. Destroy 6 creatures with the Sinister Six. Very, I mean, flavor-wise is like absolutely perfect for that one. And then we have a Spider-Punk as well to end things off. Nice art card there of Green Goblin. 3 more packs remain. Still, no Eddie Brock. No Eddie Brock, no Soulstone. I would say so far, it's hard to tell, but doesn't feel like a good booster box so far. Thwip, Skyward Spider, Passenger Fairy, Kapow, Ominous Asylum. We have a Wraith Vicious Vigilante with a Superior Foes of Spider-Man, Craven Proud Predator, Green Goblin Revenant, and a Mountain as well. Spinneret the Spiderling, Spinneret the Spiderling, followed by Quenum Remorseless. Nice. Okay, that is really, really cool. And it's also a mythic with Death Touch and Lifelink. Very, very cool. A character you don't see a lot in the comics. And then we also have a Traumatize as well. Very nice with John Romita artwork. Look at that. That is just so cool. That would traumatize me. Someone just remove their head in front of me like that. I'd be like, yeah, I'm getting out of here. Moreland Devourer of Spiders. And I swear we've had Moreland probably more than we know. Yeah. All right. Let's see what else we have. We have a Skyward Spider, Passenger Fairy, Spider-Man No More, Spider Islanders, Alchemax, Slayer Bots, Sun Spider, Nimble Weber, Vulture, Scheming Scavenger, and Spider Suit with a Tombstone. Career Criminal. First time I think we've seen Tombstone there. Swamp with a Friendly Neighborhood. J. Jonah Jameson. Spider-Man 2099. Very, very cool. Only a rare, though. Only a rare. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. From the iconic Spider-Man number 1 artwork cover by Todd McFarlane. Probably the most, I would argue, is top like 3 most iconic Spider-Man poses and just posters in general. Every time you think of Todd McFarlane's Spider-Man, this is probably one of the pieces of art you think about. Arachnogenesis, just actually insane. And we got it in foil. That is amazing. Okay, Superior Spider-Man behind that. Holy crap. That might be the pull of the box, to be honest. I don't know. Hard to say. That might be the pull of the box, though. Getting that in a foil is pretty huge. Okay, Oscorp Research Team. Guy in the Chair, from the movie reference. Vibrant Cityscape, Angry Rabble, Starling Aerial Ally, Sandman's Quicksand, Rhino's Rampage, School Days, Web Warriors, nice artwork on that. Island, oh, nice mythic. Ghost Spider Gwen Stacy, very cool. Definitely one of the better cards to pull in this set as well. Followed by a Shadow of the Goblin. And then we get a Cheering Crowd. Goblin Bombardment, iconic artwork by John Romita Sr. as well. My god, that's so cool with Green Goblin on there. Very cool card. And then we have a Spinneret and Spiderling as well. And that is all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think? A lot of repeats. It feels like a very small set, but maybe that's a good thing for collectors out there. People who are actually trying to complete the entire set like me. Like, for example, I'm trying to get all the comic showcase cards, and I think this should be relatively easy based on what I'm seeing so far. Anyways, you guys leave your thoughts down below about this set, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.